is a 501c4 that is putting it on the ballot next November to allow a gaming venue at the Lake of the Ozarks, a Missouri Gaming Commission licensed gaming venue at the Lake of the Ozarks. I'm going to skip a lot of the presentation that I had because I want to get to the important highlights, and I was frankly expecting a lot more opposition today, so I'm going to keep it positive, and I appreciate that. Our investment group is comprised of Prewitt Enterprises, myself and Gary Prewitt, and Jeff Tegetoff Development. I'm sure you guys are familiar with us, and I want to just give a little bit of a background. We are the two major development entities at the Lake of the Ozarks. Over the last generation, we have developed two shopping centers, one in Lake Ozark, one in Osage Beach, and over $650 million worth of taxable infrastructure in Lake Ozark and Osage Beach. Jeff Tegetoff is the CEO and founder of Tegetoff Development, which is the preeminent luxury lifestyle developer in the Midwest. Tegetoff Development has developed over $1.4 billion of commercial real estate since 2017, with $1 billion in the state of Missouri alone, including over 4,000 apartment units and 525 hotel rooms. Tegetoff Development is the developer owner of the $63 million preserve at Sycamore Creek Apartments and the $495 million Oasis at Lakeport, which includes 401-room Marriott Resort and Conference Center. I want to get into a little bit of why we feel the Osage River gaming ballot measure failed in 2024 and what we're doing this year to make sure that we succeed. That ballot measure lost the statewide vote by 5%, which is pretty actually successful considering it was our first time doing a statewide ballot measure, and we were significantly underfunded. Our total budget for that venture was $10.5 million, of which 4.5 was spent collecting signatures and left $5.2 million for the statewide campaign, twice the funding for the overall campaign, and we have reached out to Bally's and to Caesars, and they have both agreed not to spend money opposing our campaign. That in itself will get us over the hump. I had a lot of data on positive economics of gaming and job creation and taxation for the local community in the state of Missouri. I will just summarize that by saying Boonville Casino, Isle of Capri, does between $86 and $87 million in taxable revenue over the last 10 years. That's every year it does that, and it pays approximately $20 million in taxes to the state of Missouri, 2.9 of which goes to the city of Boonville each year. Our casino, being the only destination casino in the state of Missouri, resort destination, will be drawing from a much wider group of patrons than Boonville. We will be a larger gaming floor, a larger hotel, and also a convention center that is big enough to hold boat shows, conventions, drive winter business at the lake. At a minimum, we believe our casino will do $100 million in revenue each year, which will be a positive taxation benefit to the city of Lake of the Ozarks of over $4 million per year, and an additional positive taxation benefit to Miller County of over $1 million a year. I will leave it there, and I'm happy to answer any questions you guys may have.
Okay, thank you. Just to clarify, Mr. Mayor, what is being asked of the board tonight is a resolution that explicitly supports the development of this project on this site by this development group in their effort over the next approximately year to seek a constitutional amendment to allow Riverboat gaming on the Osage River and to try to expand the number of licenses to include one here in Lake of the Ozarks region. There is a resolution that has been passed by a previous version of this board that is being superseded by this tonight, involving a lot of the same players on the same piece of ground. And the letter that is before you this evening too clearly indicates that this would not prevent us from doing future work, cooperation with our friends with the Osage Nation. So Attorney Rohr, I don't know if you have any further comments on what the actual item is this evening, but Andy's done a very good job covering the project scope.
Yeah, no, I really don't.